Hello, my name is Hoopja on Instagram, or Janelle in real life, and today I'm going to talk about hoops and hoop sizes and the differences between them and the material as well. Okay, so most people, what you want to start with is a bigger hoop. I see a lot of 38-inch hoops, which is a fairly big size. They're heavier, so they're easier to learn with because they're slower. And as you learn and you want to go faster and you're able to do more complicated tricks, then you start to want to downgrade a little bit and get smaller ones. So when you're looking for a hoop, whether it's your first hoop or you already have a hoop that was given to you or you just got a random one, whatever, you want to keep in mind the size of the hoop, like the diameter. Some people measure by outer diameter and sometimes inner diameter. They'll put OD or ID, so you want to make sure you pay attention to that so you get the right size, depending on what size you want. And then also the thickness of the hoop. There is typically 3/4 of an inch and 5/8 of an inch. Okay, so this first hoop is a 28-inch hoop in diameter, and the thickness is 3/4 of an inch, but it is also taped, which makes it a little thicker and a little heavier. This purple one is also 3/4 of an inch thick, but it's a smaller in diameter. It's only 27 inches. But you can see there's a little bit of a difference between the taped hoop and the untaped one. It's not a huge difference in thickness, but it is noticeable when you're using it. This pink one is 26 inches in diameter and 5/8 of an inch thick. It's a little bit smaller than the purple one. It's a lot lighter just because it's thinner. And then this yellow one is also 5/8 of an inch thick, and it is 25 inches in diameter. You can also get hoops taped. You can get them bare, you can get them sanded, you can get them with grip tape, which all depends on personal preference. All of my hoops are bare except for this one. When you get tape, you can get really shiny things, you can get really pretty patterns and colors, and a lot of them change colors, and you get reflective tapes. They do make the hoop heavier though, and a little bit thicker, so that's just something to keep in mind if you're trying to decide. A lot of people get their hoops sanded, which makes it, a lot of people have said that it makes it easier to grip, which I have never gotten mine sanded, so I don't really have a recommendation. All of mine are bare. So this one is my biggest one. This is the first hoop I ever had. It's 28 inches, which is pretty small to start off, but it worked for me. It was given to me, so I just used it. This one is 27 inches, so you can see the difference here. It's a little bit smaller. It makes a big difference though when you size down even an inch. You can feel that it's smaller. You can feel the difference. The 26 inch, which is even smaller, so it's faster and lighter. And then the 25 inch, which is the littlest one I have. So you can see the difference there. A lot of people start bigger. I'm fairly small, so I like to use small hoops, but it really just depends on personal preference. Anything under 27, 26 inches is usually considered minis, or for doubles. So if you get 26-inch hoops, they're really good for doubles work when you want to use two at once, rather than just using one hoop. There are two main types of hoops that you'll find. They're usually Polypro or HDPE, which they're similar. All of mine are Polypro. I've never used an HDPE hoop, but there are slight differences in how much they weigh and how bouncy they are. So hopefully this was helpful to anyone looking to buy a new hoop or looking to buy their first hoop. If you have any questions or comments, you can ask me on Instagram, you can ask me in the comments, and also look out for my next videos. I'll be teaching the basics of hooping, so weaving and passing and lassos, and I'll kind of progress. You can learn from those if you're just starting out, and also I'll put some tricks in there that you can learn that you might not know already if you have been hooping. So look out for those, and like and subscribe and thumbs up. Thank you for watching.